What's up, y'all? We're here at B&J Seafood down in Hammond, Louisiana. We're here to pick up some crawfish today. We're going to show y'all how we boil them. Our little technique that we learned from a professional, my Uncle Rick. Shout out to him. He's got a hell of a recipe and technique. It's something you've probably never even seen before. If you've watched people boil crawfish, I guarantee you that you've probably never seen anything like this. This is some, it's a whole different way of doing it. Please do hang out, watch, enjoy. Guarantee you'll like it. So we are here at B&J Seafood. Grab us a couple of sacks of crawfish and show you how to do it. Not bad, pretty decent size for pond crawfish for this time of year. They're not enormous crawfish, but I guess pretty good size to them. It's gonna be good stuff. Got us a basket here. Also some Dungeness crab, some king crab to put down in the freezer. Put them away for a little bit. We'll do another boil with them at a later date.
Got it. Stop.
All right, setting up our little area here. We got our little table, about to pop it out. Start rinsing these crawfish off. They are pond crawfish, so we're gonna have to rinse them pretty good. We have a nice little boil this evening. It's gonna be fun. We got to do it before this rain gets here. It's pretty bad thunderstorms coming in tomorrow. Have a little fun. Might shoot some blow dart guns, maybe one of the recurve bows, play some blitz ball, and whatever. But we're gonna show y'all the technique and recipe. I think y'all are going to be very surprised at how we do it, and it tastes great. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we're going to take these Dungeness crabs here. I mean, look at that. We're going to take these. We'll probably do these in our next cooking edition video. We're going to put them down in a deep freeze. And the same deep freezer Jolene had chewed up the other day. She chewed into the cord. Had to fix it. 120 volts. Act like she ain't even hurt. Old Jolene, crazy beagle for you. We got it fixed now. I'll put those down in there. We're gonna do crawfish today though. It ain't quite, this is March, right? Early March. Once you get on into April and May, that's when you start getting your big spillway crawfish or your Bell River Select that are just monstrous. They're a darker color. Still gotta wait a little, and that's when the price will drop a lot. We'll rinse them off a little bit. I say a little bit, a lot. Like I said, we're gonna get the pot and we'll kind of put them down in a bunch of water and just cleanse them. I do not use salt. It's a myth. It's a myth that they sit there and they say salt makes them puke out all of the nasty things in them and all that. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Fish.
Take them and spray them off real good right now. Then we're gonna put them in a pot over there. I'm gonna fill it up with water. I'll show you here in a second. We're gonna set this on high real quick. If I can get it there. There we go. Stick it down in there if I can for now. Right now, at least. I'll get what we need over here. Get this pot, kind of rinse it off a little bit. Thank you, Mr. Phil. Say what's happening.
What's happening?
Good time, good time, good time. All that hard work's paying off. Like I said, once again, it's paying off. Going and doing AC work, change outs in the attic. Back's killing you, sciatic nerve pinch, you name it. Hey, look, all that makes this worth it right here. Good family time, boil some crawfish. We're gonna have a lot of extra sides and stuff we're gonna throw in there, show y'all. They're really gonna love it. And take this right here. Fill her up. It's a good time. I need a good time. Kind of like the Alan Jackson song, you know what I'm saying? A good time. Feeding Judah Bow over there. Judah Bow, baby. All right, so usually it helps to have an extra pot. I got an older pot and strainer that we usually use. We don't have all the fancy equipment where you sit there and, you know, rinse out your crawfish in a big vat and all that. Not yet anyway. We'll work on it. But we do fill this up with water, and we'll pour them crawfish from there into here and clean them real good. I'll show you how we pull them up and down. Phil's gonna keep filling that back up with water. We'll dump that sack in there. We're gonna get the other sack from the truck. Maybe eat some crawdads, boy. Some crawfish. What about you, Phil?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. All right, look. I'm gonna take them and pour them in here. Here you go. Take it from the strainer, pour on in here. When we get the dead ones out, we take this water hose and put it at the very bottom of the pot. Let them come up with some pieces of bait right here, Pogey and shad. That's Pogey right there. You can get that nasty stuff out of there. We'll toss it to the side.
How'd that get in there?
No, that's from the crawfish traps. So they bait their traps up. This is what brings the crawfish in. You know, they're scavengers. You know, eat fish, old pieces of fish and stuff. So it's a natural bait for them. You put them in a trap and they go in, they fall in and can't get back out. Kind of like a hoop net when you're catfishing. You know, you got the funnel, they go in, they can't come back out. They just keep going in there. You fill it up. Take them, sit here and do this number. Get that out of there, some of that old pond grass. The crawfish farms, little shallow ponds. Pull them up out of here, dump them back in here. We'll let Bradley get the ones that are alive over here, crawling around.
Right there on the ground.
But the basketball goal we got here, 1,400 pounds of concrete. I had to put in that to hold that goal up. It shouldn't go nowhere. I mean, it's been there for about 5 years, but got 1,400 pounds of concrete in a 4-foot deep hole, over 2 foot in diameter. Had to dig that sucker with a shovel and some and a post hole digger. Took a hop in it. I got a picture of the boys somewhere where they standing down in it, and at the time before they grew into these giants that they're growing into, you could barely see them. Like their heads were barely above the ground. Back in here we go.
Not as muddy.
Nope, actually ain't as dirty as I thought. It's the second rinse, right? You see how much cleaner the water's starting to get. Pull it up out there and show you. Getting a lot cleaner than it was. I'll do one more rinse after that. Got a lot of the dead ones out now, a lot of the bait that were in the traps out. Look at that water, see? I let them soak a little longer. It's gonna get cleaner as we go. One more rinse and I think we'll be good. Yep, that's right, we're gonna need a third rinse, and look at the color of the water. I want it cleaner than that, yes sir, I want it cleaner than that. We'll probably do this next rinse just inside of there. Because really that's not as bad as you think. Take and fill it up. This is gonna be key right here. I'm about to show y'all. Very key. Do not put too much water. Get this water level up. And we put the corn, potatoes, lemon, mushrooms, we got some garlic, give it a little extra flavor. After we put all that in there, we want to make sure we got some crawfish claws sticking up out the water, about like that, just a couple. Too much water, they'll fall apart and they won't peel right. Over here, we got our seasonings. Zatarans, get regular, do not get the Pro Bowl, all this extra. Just get regular Zatarans crab bowl. I'm telling you. Trust me, please. Just get regular Zatarans. Powder. You're gonna want at least one of these per sack. It's a 35-pound sack, almost one. I'll show you. Hang tight.
Look at that. That's a big boy.
That's a huge crawfish.
Yeah.
There's another one down here.
Hold that open. And grip your hands on the inside. I'm about to be dropping a lot of weight to it, or you can sit it right on the concrete there. Potatoes down in there. Mushrooms. I'll put a couple in here and a couple down in the actual crawfish. Garlic. I'm gonna do this here in a second. I don't like putting it in the bag. I like it to be down in the crawfish themselves. Saying, man. Corn in there. Now, most important to know, like I told you about the regular Zatarans crab boil, you're gonna want regular Zatarans concentrated shrimp and crab boil liquid. All right, have at least one for every 30 pounds. Amanda sausage, right here. You don't wanna get out, you can get hot if you want to, but we're gonna make it hot. Open this up, B-Ray, come hold this bag up for me. One heck of a knife. Lifetime warranty. I'll take a couple of them and just butterfly them, just for the heck of it. Make some a little smaller, some a little bigger. Little beanie weenies up in here too, little cocktail smokies. We'll put a couple of them in there too. It is the technique. Probably boiled 200 or 300 sacks before I got it figured out just right. Shake it around a little bit. That'll work. Now we're gonna take it, spin it, about like you do with some bread when you're done.
I'll put some lemon in there.
All right, where is my, this is what I need right here. I take this little strap off the top. Grab my bug out for me, buddy. Nice and slow and easy there. Appreciate you. Don't want you to get yourself cut. I'm gonna use it for a tie, like a bread tie. Take that, like I said, come around the bottom. Do your little shoelace knot. It'll work. Half hitch it, whatever you want to do. All right. Nice and clean. I'm gonna need my crawfish paddle. Get your sides ready, put them in your sack. And you drop it in the bottom. But I can do it this way too, it works. Ah, you got me. No, I'm joking. Now, the big Bell River Select crawfish, they'll really get you. Which one we gonna let go out of this sack? Pick one, B-Ray. You know you wanna eat the big one. There we go, that's a dead one, I think. Yeah, let one that's alive go.
Yeah, and let that one go too.
There you go, pick one that's alive.
Not Big Daddy, he's going in a bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Pick him, he's raising his hand really politely.
Okay, yeah. He wants to be picked right there.
That's so cool.
This one right here,
Right
he's
there.
raising his hand. Grab him. You got it. There you go.
All right, he's bringing a
See,
buddy
and
with
he's
him.
mean too. Yeah,
I want to go alone.
Yeah, he's got friends in the backyard somewhere. There you go. All right. You don't want to stir them a whole lot once they get them hot. I know what you're thinking. Why is this dude boiling them in cold water? Just hear me out. Just do it. Know what the hell I'm talking about, all right? This is one of them situations. Again, if I don't know what I'm talking about, I ain't gonna speak on it. If I don't know something, I'll figure it out. I'll find out. I'll learn. I've had hundreds of people ask me, dude, you sure you know what you're doing? You're boiling them in cold water? Like, what are you doing? And at the end of the crawfish boil, I'm letting some hold off, you know, just wait, just eat some, see what you think first. And they eat them and they're like, dude, what the heck? That's the best crawfish I ever ate in my life. And that's how they boil their crawfish now. But still, it takes a while to learn this, so pay attention to every little part. Open up the propane bottle, got my regulator here. Got my little flap open underneath. Oh yeah, it's open. All right, I'll need my lighter. I urge you, if you're under 21, if you haven't worked your ass off your whole entire life, and you're not stressed out, don't drink. But nice Miller Lite won't hurt nothing. Ain't worried about it. Let's do it to it. All right, let's go. All right, you can hear it. Yes, sir, filling up. Just some. Just right. I want it. I get my water level perfect next. Y'all won't be able to hear me for a while. It's really loud. Something about like that. Bottle of liquid. Just said, get you a good look at it. You're thinking, whoa, liquid makes them way too hot. I thought that for years too. Not the case. You have some heat, not spice. Heat. Yeah, so it's set for about 30 to 35 pound sack. Plus corn and potatoes, sausage, mushrooms, soaks up a lot of the seasoning. You will overdo it if you put too much powder. But for the kids, you got a lot of kids, their birthday party, anything like that, you can come over here where y'all hear me some. You got kids at a birthday party, and you want the adults, the kids, and everybody to be able to enjoy them and still have flavor. That liquid's gonna be your key. And probably about 3/4 to 7/8 of powder. Now later on, I don't reuse my water either. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I use clean water on each bowl so I know my recipe is direct and right and not dirty. Like this, take it down in there. This is like a 31 pound sack. So I'm gonna use, I like them nice and spicy. Not too salty though. That way you can keep on eating them. You don't want to fill up too much salt. You know what? It's fine. We've been eating for a long time. Sausage, like I said, what soaks up the most season is going to be your corn, your potatoes. Mushrooms do it a pretty good bit. Yeah, sausage, beanie weenies, whatever. But your corn and potatoes soak up a lot. So the more corn and potatoes you add, the more seasoning you need to add. Not seasoning so much, but liquid and yeah, a little bit of your powder. Yes, sir. Take my garlic here outside of my sack. Put the pieces in there for some flavor. That'll work. Alright, you wonder what the butter's about? I'll show you in a minute. Cayenne pepper, that's if you really want to get it nice and toasty when everybody's nice and toasted, you know what I'm saying? Had a few too many beers, it's all adults at the end of the day. That's when you add in the cayenne. Lemon, key for the absolute best flavor. Lemon, you're gonna want a lemon. A couple of lemons, you can put them in there, squeeze that lemon juice, it's gonna give you absolute awesome, delicious taste. Dice it up one time and half this way. And it'll kind of give it its flavor as we go. There we go. Now I'm gonna crank the heat up on it. hear me, but I did bring the crawfish up in cold water. I'm gonna go over here and show y'all. When they start to look like they're about to start boiling, all right? When the water starts looking like it's about to boil, that's when you want to start getting that timer ready. She's making fun of me over there. Look at her. Look at her just making fun of me. She's talking shit. Whatever, man. Throw your stones, woman. When it starts looking like that, see how they're bubbling up a little bit? You kind of poke at it with your paddle a little bit, and look. When I get that rolling boil, I'm gonna start my timer. Does the timer have to be perfect? No, it don't. It depends on what time of year you're boiling the crawfish. These are pond crawfish. They're a little bit softer than spillway crawfish. It's early to mid-March, so you're not gonna boil them for more than about 5 minutes. Doing it this way, all right? About 5 minutes. And I'll be able to tell you how you'll know when they're done versus using a timer. You can use the timer to remind you so you don't get carried away washing the next sack. But using this method with the knife, potatoes, whatnot, you'll be able to tell exactly when to take out the crawdads. Crawfish, you know what I'm saying? All right. That is a rolling ball right there. It's only looking better and better as we go. Now, I'm only gonna push the paddle down there one time. Push the paddle down there one time. I don't wanna mess with them too much while they boiling or knock the claws off. I'm gonna keep them claws. I am the cameraman. I am the crawfish bowling man. I am the catfish catching man. And I am the editor man. Wait, never mind. We have somebody coming to save me. Daryl, thank you. Hell yeah. Father-in-law here.
Hold on. Okay.
You're good. You're good. All right. So, rolling ball. We started about a minute ago. So we're going to say 6. Yeah, well, I say it started 2 minutes ago. 6:48. I'm going to give them a solid 4 minutes. I give them 4 to 5 minutes. All right, so let's just say 6:54 when we'll check them. And that's when I'm gonna take a bug out pocket knife and stick it to the potato. If it pulls out smoothly, voila, they're done. And I'll show you the next trick. All right, so what we got here now, they are ready to take out. This is the most important part. Please listen to me on this, please. You're gonna need a water hose. If you got some ice, it helps even more. Be able to get to a potato. Usually I put a potato down in there outside of the sack, keep it on top. When that potato, you stick your knife down the potato. If you can pull it back out without the potato grabbing onto your knife, you know the crawfish are done as well. In this case, they're all down in my bag at the bottom, so it is what it is. I'll show you in the next sack. But this is very important. Turn off the pot. Kill all of the propane here. Now watch this. You see all this boiling right here? You see how they boiling up? When I hit them with this cold water, temperature change, just like with refrigeration or anything else, temperature change, it's gonna make that, all your seasonings and your liquid and everything is gonna soak up into the crawfish. Now you take one time at the top with your water hose, just like that, and then come around the bottom and cool that pot off. And you can watch, there won't be no liquid left under these crawfish when I'm done doing this, cooling this pot off. Right now, these crawfish are just soaking in every little drop of seasoning you could possibly imagine. You see how red and pretty they are? That's the difference between the Zatarans. Not saying there's nothing wrong with Louisiana seasoning, it's just Zatarans has always been my favorite. That's all you need to do right there.
No water.
Yeah, see how it just soaked it all up? That cold water hit that hot pot and boom, just drawed it all in. Now, later in the season, when these crawfish get a little more hard than this, their shells get harder, I'll take a stick of butter, cut it in half, and throw it in there right before I cut the pot off and shut the fire down. And that stick of butter will help the tails pop out a lot easier versus them breaking off on you. But we'll check this one out here for a second. Just remember, anytime you test them right out of the, straight out the gate like that, it's never gonna, they're never gonna peel quite right because they're still hot. They gotta cool down. We will see. Twist. Usually if they're right on, I can pinch the back of the tail, pull out. There we go. Came right out of there. Texture's very good. Now we just need to let them soak for a second. And I'm gonna let them soak. I want a little bit more flavor to them, so I'm gonna take a little cayenne. I'm gonna pop this open here.
Next one you're gonna make harder for adults, right?
That's right, that's right. Well, the kids actually eat them like we do now, our kids anyway. Little Phil, B-Ray and all. We'll put a little bit of this down in here. I would normally do that right before I shut it off, but hey, it works either way. Hi, hi, hi. Dang, that's good. Yeah, no doubt. Once I get these dumped on the table and the family starts eating and all, then I'll take my pot here and start rinsing them out again and go to batch 2. And I got a couple other things I want to show y'all for batch 2 I didn't show you in batch 1. There you go. All right, so we are ready to show you the best part, which is these bad boys right here. You can't beat them. You cannot beat these. I'm telling you. But to spill them out on the table, I say spill them out. Spill them would be on accident. Dumping them out would be like on purpose. Got a little ketchup and
mayonnaise, Worcestershire sauce, and paprika.
That's right. Some really, really good sauce to dip your crawdad tails down in there. Nice. Oh yeah, baby. And that is what? Butter?
Melted butter.
Melted butter. Put it in the microwave for
20 seconds.
20 seconds, there you go. I'm gonna taste one, it's a taste tester. Bradley's already like into it, but if you can pinch right here, pull it right out. Now, you can't do it another way. You're not used to that, which is just twist right the tail.
Take at least one off.
Yeah, at least one ring off, and then kind of just pinch softly at the back end and wiggle, pull out.
No, no, no.
Easy, Ray. You got seasoning in his eye. It'll be all right. Ain't the end of the world. It's happened before. It's happened before. He got seasoning in his eye. Go get the water hose over there. You'll be fine. Rinse it out.
Stop recording.
If you ever get seasoning in your eyes, the crawfish seasoning, Zatarans, go inside immediately. Take Dawn soap, Irish Spring, a bar of soap. Wash it. Wash your hands really, really good, really, really fast. And take that cold water, once they're washed off, get it into your hand and just splash it into your eye over and over again. Kind of like if you're in a plant, you know, you work out at Exxon or something like that. You see those eye wash stations, it says wash for 15 minutes, straight, just cold water. When chemicals get in your eye, well, I mean, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We need buckets to throw our crawfish heads in. We're gonna toss them back in the pasture near the creek back there by the hunting club and let the raccoons have a field day, even though they like live crawfish more so than your boiled ones, but around here. There you go. I'm about to dump them out here in a second.
Don't want to drive too far past the night.
All right, so sorry, Miss Donna. I know you're seeing this after the fact, and it was not my idea. It wasn't.
To Ashley.
Yeah.
I'm coming to bring you some crawfish. I'm completely innocent in this situation, but
This is after the fact. You're gonna see this after the fact, but he's got stink bombs. Daryl's got these stink bombs right here.
There's under there and the other side.
So he's taking them up, wrapping them, what, toilet paper? Is that
Just paper towel.
just a paper towel? He's taking these stink
That way the
bombs. And
glass-
what are you doing with them, Ashley?
Putting them under her toilet seat.
That's
And
on.
they smell awful.
That's on video.
Please.
Oh, man, that's horrible.
What are y'all doing?
Well, I'm the only one up in there. She's gonna know who put them there.
Lord have mercy. Oh, yeah, only one person would do that, and that's Daryl.
But I'm only giving these to Ashley. I ain't telling her what to do with them.
No, really.
He wants to back out of it now.
Some of them stink bombs.
Yeah.
I'm headed to get them.
Yeah, well, it's all on film now.
Uh-uh.
No, don't do it here by my crawfish, man. Ooh, diggity dog, look at them
Randy
suckers.
said he's gonna set off 2 when he gets off the school bus.
All right, see if we can bust these buckets loose. No, you know what? I think they've been, yeah, no, those are not coming apart. All right, so lead lenser headlights, if y'all haven't mentioned, heard me mention it before. No, I'm not sponsored by them or not sponsored to them. I don't know how that even works on YouTube, but I'm just telling you, like, the truth. They're the best headlights I've ever put on my head as far as lasting a long time. Great for fishing, great for a scenario like right now, where I'm boiling crawfish and my next sack is after dark. You can go overboard. The big yellow one I used in the last video, catching flatheads and bullfrogs, catfishing at night. You've seen a lot of videos where we use our different headlights. Vapor trails, they're good. The smaller one though, and I'll show you, I may leave a link in the description in the next video. I want to do a video just on lead lenser headlights and how great they are, because I've used headlights since I was a little bitty kid, young as Bradley. All right, and I'm telling you, be ready. Let them know what's up. Like I said, we're not getting paid to mention lead lensers. I'm just telling y'all, I don't want y'all to waste your money on a headlight when you can go ahead and invest. Yeah, they're around $100, maybe 90, something like that. They're worth it. They're rechargeable. They last a long time. They're very compact. Slap them on your head and get after it. They're adjustable. They shine frog eyes really good. Gators, you name it. You can pick up blood on the ground really good for deer hunting and whatnot. Totally worth it. All right, so I let these soak a little longer than normal. So I wanted to put a little more liquid, like I like to do a 1.5 bottle of liquid to get the heat better. I have plenty of sausage, corn, and all in here. So these can be nice and spicy and tasty. But the next sack, I'm gonna really pour it to it. I'll show you how to make really spicy, tasty crawfish, Louisiana style, the way you never seen before, most likely. Because about 95% of people don't do it this way. The 5% that do, they know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna get these on out of here. That's why I put them in my crawfish sack, because it keeps it all separated. You can put them in a separate ice chest. All right, I went ahead and bought Daryl's lead lenser from him. Like I told y'all back during Hurricane Ida. I dropped mine in the backyard for 4 years of using it for anything you can imagine. HVAC change outs, boiling crawfish after dark, flathead fishing, frogging, you name it.
Francine?
Chewed it up. Yeah. This is our beautiful little beagle, Jolene. She is the culprit. Hurricane Francine, sorry. She chewed it up. He's got one just like it. And
Only been used about 3 times.
yeah, it's bad to the bone. $110. There you go. It's 100% worth getting. Now I got the bigger version, which is nice for the river and all. It's just a little too heavy. All right, so we gotta get these skeeters off of us. We can't find no our thermocells. We ain't gonna go dig for them. You take some straw like this. You see underneath there. Usually you can get you an old coffee can, old tin can. Put you some straw down in it. Wet it down a little bit. Create some smoke. Upwind of you. Works pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna pay you for your lead lenser headlight here shortly. Take a little bit of water once it gets rolling.
Hold on.
There you go. I kind of smolder right there for a little bit.
Got mine.
Works
Taking
really
a
good in
beating
the
today.
coffee can, like I said. B-Radon went back there. Them bullfrogs we let go from the last video. We brought them home and let them go. They go to these ponds and rivers by now. So he done went over there. His old root ball from a hurricane knocked the tree over. And it's kind of like a little natural pond back over there behind Daryl's, behind Poppy's over there. And he hung out around here.
Yeah, he likes it in that pond.
There's plenty of minnows. We done put a couple of goldfish in there and stuff, so he's eating good.
It was easy
Little
to catch.
leopard back. Yeah, that smoke, so you had to keep him away. Yeah, he's 5 inches probably from nose to butt. I think we measured him in the boat. But, yeah, he's just chilling. All right. Now we got the mosquitoes, and that's the way. These have soaked much longer than I wanted them to, but we shall know here shortly if they're good or not. You don't want to soak them too long the way we're doing them. What you think, Phil?
It's good.
Really good? Yes, we actually let these soak longer. Good 20 minutes. Actually, more like 30 minutes. With the lack thereof, the lack of seasoning I wanted to put, and they still turned out really good. It's all about the amount of water you put in there. No, ain't nothing like some good old boiled crawfish. We're gonna do the next sack here in a second, and the mosquitoes that tear you up. You wanna know some good mosquito spray right here? Repel. This stuff here, look at it, 100, right? 10 hours, but look at the DEET content. Y'all already know, DEET, it works when it comes to mosquitoes. If you ain't got a thermostat, you wanna keep some of this in your tackle box. It is 98%, yeah, 98.11% DEET. Good stuff, you ain't gotta use nearly as much. All right, let's dump this sack out on the table, Phil.
I can't stop eating.
I'll dump it out.
I can't stop eating.
It's hard to stop eating it so good. All right, here we go. I got my oven mitt somewhere. Probably don't need them now since it's been cooled down. For
Right
the
there.
bottom side. Where they at? There they are. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Take that here. Grab it. Pull it up out of there. I'm gonna get it on the side. Lean it towards the pot. Let all that juice drain out. Take a little second there. She's a brick. House.
Got the right.
Mighty, mighty. I don't sound like the Commodores, do I?
Yeah.
If I did, I'd be in another profession. You know what I'm saying? That's just a good
You already
one.
did it. No, there was a
actually
video
do
on
play-
YouTube.
I do play drums, yeah.
There was a video on YouTube about that,
That's right.
but we took that off.
Yeah, we kind of got out of our. We was doing all kind of niches at first. All right, here we go. Yes, sir.
Boom.
Ashley will be back here in a second after she brings us down to her food. And we'll be working on boiling this next sack. We're gonna get to eating on these real quick. But looking like a crawfish or a cat or something, just. All right, so me and Phil, we're gonna take this over here and dump it. I do not use the same water like I told you before. It's not too hot. Grab the other side there, Mr. Phil. I got you. Bring it out. Go dump it. Find an ant nest. I know where one's at. Over here by the shed. I seen a real bad ant nest earlier.
That's a big one.
Oh Lord, that's Clyde. Old Clyde, our pet pig. What's up, Clyde? How you doing there, buddy? Yep, I just had crawfish juice just go all down the back of my ass cheek. That sucks. Spicy booty. What's up, Clyde? He's not dead, I promise. He's just resting.
I want to put it right here. Get him glad.
Nah, he'll be fine.
Boiling water.
No, it's not boiling.
Very hot.
You're killing all these ants. There you go. Now we'll go back, wash her out. All right, y'all. Like I said, yep. So your crawfish sack, everything in there. Take it. You can separate them. Some people like one thing more than another. Get your beanie weenies, get your mushrooms down there, delicious. Spread it out across there.
Is that pretty?
Sausage, delicious. Yes. Always get some mushrooms. Even if you don't like them, you will after you put them in a bowl. Say grace before we eat. So I will take the honors this time. Lord, thank you for everything you do for us. You have helped us through many hard times. You give us 3 beautiful, beautiful, awesome, blessed boys. Little Phil, B-Ray, and little Judah Bo. And you've given us this wonderful meal this evening. We appreciate it. You've given us talent. You've given us everything. We may not deserve it, but yet you do so. Your grace is wonderful. We thank you. And we want to say it. Grace in your name, God, and everything we pray to you and the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Let's eat, baby.
Ooh, I call a big one.
Big one. Man, there got to be a big one in there.
Look.
Tell you what, Phil, come up in here and get you some. Taste the Phil, see what you think. Sending some back to Aunt Sis. Shout out to Aunt Sissy for always helping us out with our videos. She is the subscriber of the month, no doubt. Darcy, shout out to you too.
Hey,
We
brother,
love
maybe
you.
up right here.
Hunter, of course.
Don't throw them back in.
Wyatt, we like you.
Whoever done that,
I'm joking. I love you, Wyatt. Caden, Mia, everybody, the whole family, and everybody watching at home. We love y'all. And we love you because y'all are getting to know us. We're getting to know y'all little by little. We can't know y'all too much though unless you comment down below and let us know. Do you enjoy these videos? What's your best way of cooking crawfish? And if you tried this, please do comment and let us know if it worked. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below and we will answer back as soon as possible, guaranteed. And I'll let you know what you could try different if it didn't work for you. God bless y'all. See you in the next video. Peace out. Later.